And welcome back to the channel, guys. Thank you very much for all your support, and thank you to all our 62 subscribers. Yeah, 62 already. Wow, that is amazing, guys. You guys are coming in hot. Thank you very much for all your support, and welcome to our new subscribers here. Today we finally made it. We're over that path. We're past the half line to 100. Man, we're almost there, guys. We're almost there. That's our first goal right there. So let's get ahead and keep knocking this out. But without further ado, let's see how this card turned out. So in order to recreate this line, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves the guide code, which is our can paint right here. It could be any type of can paint, any color, as long as it doesn't match to the car, because you gotta be able to see it if you have high, low spots. So what I'm gonna do here. Alright guys, so we went ahead and sprayed it with this. It's a spray paint. You can use any spray paint, cheap. All it does, it goes on top of the Bondo, so when you go back with the sandpaper, it'll let you know what you have to add more Bondo or where you have too much, things like that. Pretty much it guides you and it lets you know what you have so far. We have sprayed the hood and the trunk on this already. Here we go. So now we're gonna use our Handley Manly sand block, or what's it called, Baxter. This is what it's called, Baxter. Yes, it is from Harbor Freight. We're gonna go ahead and operate it with some air, with the air hose. Sand this thing. I got 80 grit down here, and we're gonna see how much of that black paint we can knock out and where's our highs and low spots. Let's go. Alrighty guys, so we went ahead and put that sander in there. As you guys can see, we have a lot of low spots that I didn't even know or felt that they were there. Now that I know where they are, I can semi-feel them. Not as bad as I thought they were gonna be. There's a high spot right here, the one right there, and that one right there. Those are all high spots. I can barely feel them, but we're gonna go ahead and take care of those because I want that side to look like this side, obviously. But yeah, right here we have a too low spot right there, some right there, minor, really big one right there, and right there though. So yeah, let's go ahead and put another coat of Bondo up in this one here, smooth it all out, and hopefully we can get away with that. As far as it goes for the trunk here, trunk's actually good. There's no high spots or low spots on this one here. I thought this was gonna be a high spot, all this right here, but no, it turns out to be all right. It does have kind of like a wave right here, but not as bad, so I'm just gonna let it go. Let it go. There's the low spot right there that I found. I can barely feel it as well. I might put a little bit more Bondo there just to make it smooth, since that is one of the lines people see most of the time. Down here is pretty good. No major high or lows. That's pretty good too. So yeah, trunk came out better than the hood. Alright, well, let's go ahead and put a little bit more, repeat the process, and I'll let you guys know the results. Alrighty guys, so we got everything down. I had a couple of pinholes there, that's why you see those patches there, and we're recreating that line right there. That's why you see fresh, nasty Bondo up in there. Look at that. Yeesh. So we're gonna recreate that line. We put it a little bit thick, just so we can get that line back in there and have a nice little crispy line like that all the way through. But yeah, it looks like it's almost done there. So in order to recreate this line, what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and put ourselves the guide code, which is our can paint right here. It could be any type of can paint, any color, as long as it doesn't match to the car, because you gotta be able to see it if you have high, low spots. So what I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna throw another coat up in there, like so. I'm just gonna cover that whole panel that has the Bondo. So if I miss any spot, I can definitely know. Right there, just like that. So we're gonna go ahead and re-sand this. You know, this takes a lot of sanding. Once we sand this, if we don't have any black paint left, that means panel is straight, is smooth, everything's good to go. And we can get that line in there as well. So let's see where we are after we sand this real quick. I'll get back with you guys once it's sanded. Okay, so that was a lot of sanding there. Well, not quite, but all the black paint came off. That tells me this is straight. It doesn't feel like there's waves in there anymore. I don't feel any waviness or anything like that. I do see here where we have a black line across. That means we need a little more Bondo there just to make the transition of the line. As you can see, that line right there. We got to make the same transition all the way over here. And I do feel some low spots right here, all up in this line. So I'm gonna go ahead and put some Bondo there and get that transition going. And this is a high spot right here. We gotta knock that down a little bit more. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get that transition over, and we should be good to go with the hood. I do have a little pinholes here that I gotta fill up as well. But yeah, everything looks good so far. Once we get this done, we should be ready for primer. Let's get it. And that's how you recreate a line, pretty much. That's about it. As you guys can see, all the way down evenly. Yep, that's pretty much it. Should blend in with the rest of this car. I mean, it has a lot of nicks and dimes here and there. Has one right there. It's just in between. So let's go ahead and get it all ready for primer at this point. So all I gotta do now is go back over it with 600 grit. And you're not shaping anything, you're not doing any body work, you're just sanding that whole thing, making it smoother. That's all you're doing. So it gets ready for primer. Especially if you got good primer, it'll cover all those scratches. But I'm gonna switch primer from the can to an actual gun primer, and I prefer it being as smooth as possible. That way we can just wet sand. And guess we missed a spot there. We got to sand still. But yeah, I'll go ahead and knock that out. Sorry, and get it ready for primer. Alright guys, sorry it's a little too hot out here, sweating, but we went ahead and taped out the truck, sanded the trunk, sanded the hood, sanded the side panel. All we got to do is start priming, but before we get to starting priming there, we got to mix our primer and all that stuff. I'll go ahead and take 5. I'll be right back when it's time to prime, because I can't even take 5. Holy, I forgot about this guy. I got to take this guy apart real quick. Take all this stuff off of it, sand it, so we can get this ready for primer as well, because this is plastic. We don't want to paint over plastic because it will start doing this, peel up. So we go ahead and sand that, take it all apart, so we can go ahead and knock that out as well. Woo, we got a lot of work to do today. This is done, that's done, trunk is done. We need to get that bumper situated, and we're not even going to prime that. Paint's too dark, it'll blend in right in. Because, you know, black paint. Alright. Well, here we go. And we're back. Yes, sir, we're back. What we're going to go ahead and do is grab ourselves the wiping. And we're also going to grab ourselves the grease and wax remover. And we're going to hit all these spots where we put the Bondo on. And we're going to hit all that, make sure it's clean, because we're gonna go ahead and prime, and we want to make sure we got a clean surface. I'm gonna go ahead and clean this as well and throw a couple more primer in there as well, just because, so it matches. And then we're gonna go ahead and do the trunk as well. But yeah, everything where you see metal, where you see Bondo, you put that primer in there, so when you go to put a paint, it's not peeling or anything like that. Looks like, oh no, that's just scuffs there. We're good over here, no metal. We didn't touch no metal, just right there. So we're gonna go ahead and get that knocked out. Vámonos. So we're just gonna go ahead and tape this with this kind of paper real quick. This is all I'm painting, the rest is clear, blending in. We're gonna put some plastic over the car up front. But yeah, let's get this knocked out.
Okay.
As you can see, we're just throwing a couple little paint coats. We're gonna have to re-clear this bumper. We couldn't save it. We're gonna paint this one, but all this is gonna be done after we get done with that car. We're able to save this one here. We just need to clear it out. That's where the paint has been matched up. So we're looking better now. Just got to go ahead and throw the clear on that. But yeah, so far so good. We're just gonna go ahead and continue to put a couple coats there, probably like 3 of them, until we see that it's uniform black and the color is blending in real well. And then once that's done, just let it dry and throw the clear on top of it. This is our first coat, so you're gonna see some primer, which is normal. If you put the coats thin like I did, you won't have no orange spill, so that's pretty good. As you guys can see, I can see so I must continue to put coats until I don't see that anymore. And then once that happens, I'll go ahead and blend in the whole hood, or the whole trunk, I'm sorry, and it will look uniform, like one piece. Same goes right here. I can still see the primer, so I'm gonna continue to do it until I like it, and I'm gonna blend in the paint like to right there somewhere. That way it just blends in. Got a lot of ants around here. I have to get rid of that on this car. But yeah, same goes for the hood. Once I like it and it blends in real well, I'll go ahead and let it dry and throw the clear. Let's see how it turns out. Alright guys, well, it is the next day. Let's see how we did and how that paint and clear laid down. Woo-wee. Look at that. Already looks awesome. Delicious. Look at that mirror finish. Woo! That pretty. There's the trunk already dried up. I don't see any drips or anything like them. There's the quarter panel. Yeah, buddy. Let's go walk to the hood over here. There's the hood. As you guys remember, this is the part we did the body work at. Oh, yeah, buddy. Not bad, not bad. Yeah, there you go. Nice little hood once again. We're gonna take it out to the sun today because it's super hot. That way everything bakes. And after everything bakes, we can put it back together. There's the front bumper. Went ahead and fixed it as well. But yeah, let's go ahead and unwrap it. Take it outside for it to fully cure. we have the aftermath. Okay, clean this spot out for the next one to come in. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and let this one cook outside for a while there, about 8 hours. Alright guys, so the sun's still out here, really sunny today. What I'm gonna do is, it's been baking for about 8 hours now. So it's good. It's a little dusty because it's been out here, but good to go. It is really well. It looks really good actually. So we're gonna go ahead and put it all back together. This video is getting kind of long, so I'm gonna go ahead and put it back together, show you guys the final car once it's all together and what it looks like afterwards. And yeah. Alright guys, here's the finished car right there. It is done, over with. Hood's not closed all the way yet. Still gotta charge the pack, battery die while it's sitting there. But here you go. It is complete. It is done, ready to go. Trunk is, I believe, yeah, it is closed. Yep, we good. We Gucci, Patucci, and yeah, pretty much. Man, I'm just tired, hot guys. Do apologize, but here's the finished product. Finish, acabado. Look at that line. Nice, huh? Yeah. All right. Well, ta-da! RX-8. Sorry about that. Wish it was an RX-7. Here's our RX-7. It is done, ready to go. That's gonna be it for this three-part build car. That's crazy. It took us 3 videos. I'm used to just doing one full video on a car, and this one had a lot of work. And I went through all the process just in case one of you wants to learn how to do things or catch some things that you never seen before or something. I don't know, but yeah, that is it for this particular car here. It is over and done. Thank you very much guys for watching this video. I do appreciate every single one of you. Like I mentioned earlier on, 62 subscribers. Thank you guys. If you like it, you already know. If you didn't, and let me know why, so I can improve. Appreciate every single one of you. You have a nice day or nice night wherever you are, and I'll see you on the next video.